Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything. From gameplay to gear, their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here, and looks like we've transitioned from all Xbox news a few weeks ago to all PlayStation news, and yet there's still no Switch news. It's like crickets on the home front. But yeah, just like before, there was like a drought of PlayStation news and a plethora of Xbox stuff. Now it's the opposite. So we've got a ton of PlayStation news lately, and today it looks like it's been going on for a couple days. I'm sure you guys have maybe seen it or heard rumblings of the PlayStation 5 being complete backwards compatible. I did a video on that not too long ago. Apparently, according to Ubisoft, of all places, now I'm taking this with a grain of salt because from my understanding it has now been taken down off their site. And if it wasn't true, why would they have taken it down? So maybe Sony got to them. I don't know. But I can't pull up the actual quote from their site. I can't show it to you because, well, I can't find it. But I do have what the quote said. And quote unquote, backwards compatibility will be available for supported PlayStation 4 titles, but will not be possible for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, or original PlayStation games. I have the original. The support page states, while Sony has previously said that PS5 will be backward compatible with PS4 games, it's never officially said whether any games from the past PlayStation consoles will work on the new hardware. Sony did not immediately respond to a request for comment. And this was via the Ubisoft. So, my opinion is, I think this is a mistake. For those of us who have an extensive older PlayStation library, yeah, for those of people who just jumped on the PlayStation bandwagon with PS4 because everybody else did, whether, you know, you like the system or not, that's neither here nor there because a number of the PlayStation 4 games will be backwards compatible. Again, the jury is still out on whether or not the entire PS4 library will be backwards compatible. Hopefully it will be. We don't have to worry. There are certain games that we already know we're going to get upgraded versions. For example, like Marvel's Avengers. Square Enix did say that if you buy it on the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, you're going to get the free upgrade for the next-gen versions, which is great. But that's technically not backwards compatibility. So for people who have an extensive PS1, PS2, and PS3 library like myself, especially when it comes to PS1 games, I think it's a real blow with what Microsoft is doing. And it's clearly, they just went, yeah, all your Xbox 360, and Xbox One games will play. Yep, all of them. You're good. Go, enjoy. You know, I have more Xbox games than anything, especially because of backwards compatibility. I went back and bought games that I never got to play back in, I guess, those two generations, the original Xbox and 360 generations, even though I played a ton of 360 games. And it's nice to be able to pop a good number of them into my Xbox One and have them play, which is really cool. Now knowing that when I purchase my Series X, I'll pop them in and I'll play. Awesome. So the fact that this isn't happening for the PS5, I think, is a really, really bad thing. For example, how many of you would like to pop in Metal Gear Solid 4 from your PS3 and watch it perform a bajillion times better on your PS5? What about those of you who want to see Final Fantasy X without having a 3 millionth remake? Pop it into your PS5 and look how much better it is. Or Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You know, what about those of us who have all these great PS1 games like Legend of Dragoon, Parasite Eve, Xenogears, all these fantastic games that we would love to pop in. The original Tony Hawk 1 and 2, seeing how they would look on the... Nope, ain't gonna happen, supposedly. Again, take this with a grain of salt, even though it is coming from Ubisoft. If they aren't to be believed, who knows? Sony can always change their stance. They can decide to implement software backwards compatibility like they did with later models of the PS3 instead of hardware backwards compatibility like they did with early versions of the PS3. I don't know. This kind of sucks because I was really, really hoping for that backwards compatibility thing to be the God's honest truth, and right now it doesn't look like that. Tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Is this going to affect you buying a PS5? Me, it won't because, well, channel. But I was starting to get a little more psyched on the PS5 than I was previously. Now it just kind of dropped a little. I just went, oh. I am still 110% psyched for the Series X. Both consoles have a problem to me when it comes to actually announcing what games will be available at launch. I think both sides just need to go, hey, these are going to be the launch titles. That would be fantastic because we know it's going to be Call of Duty on both. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah. Otherwise, upgraded versions. Now, the good thing is if you have a Series X, on launch, you'll have Game Pass, which I do, and all those games, bam. So you'll get to play a lot of games. PS5, depending on what's coming out, I have pre-ordered Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed on there, even though I know the Series X version will probably be a bit better, just because I want something to play on the PS5, and I can't pre-order Spider-Man. So, yeah. Tell me what you guys think about this announcement, this leakage, this tidbit, as I call the news. I'm not too keen on it. I really hope Sony goes, hey, you know what? Screw you guys, backwards compatibility, and we all go, yay! So, until we find out more, until they release these prices, until they release, full functionality, we're going to keep doing this and just kind of guessing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, drop your comments in the comment section below. Where else would you drop them? Maybe above? No. Subscribe if you haven't already. And like we always say, no, I don't have to poop. Be legendary. Thanks again.